Welcome back to the second BitShares mobile wallet tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll go through and explore the functions that this new BitShares mobile wallet has to offer. If you haven't installed this BitShares wallet yet, then please check out the previous tutorial where we go through the steps to download and install this mobile wallet. Alright, let's begin with this walkthrough tutorial. So we're back on our Android device. We're going to go ahead and open up this wallet and let's see what this wallet is all about. As you can see, the BitShares wallet icon is on the desktop, so we'll go ahead and click on it to open up the application. BitShares logo will pop up. Then you will see the window that pops up to enter your 6-digit PIN. We'll go ahead and enter the 6-digit PIN that you created. Of course, in the last video, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go ahead and enter that one more time again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then click Unlock. Okay, so now we're back into the wallet. As you can see, nothing's changed since the last video, but we'll go ahead and work from the top down to the bottom here. As you can see at the top, there's balances, contacts, Finder, and Exchange. Now Finder and Exchange are grayed out. I don't think that function's available at the moment, but they are working on that. But in the meantime, we can work with balances and contacts. Below that, you'll see the QR code. And on the right, you'll see where we created our username, MyTest BTS Mobile Wallet 2016. Kind of long, but hey. But let's go ahead and jump in on the QR code here. I just opened that up. As you can see, this is the QR code screen where you can request a specific amount. If you click on the drop down, you can see that you can choose BTS, BitUSD, BitUN, or even BitEuro. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep it on BTS. So we'll just click that. And now you'll want to enter into the field how much of the currency you would want to receive, whether it's BTS, Euro, whatever. And once you enter your number, you'll want to go ahead and click the back button or go. And over here to the right, you'll see the share. This is how you can send this QR code with the amount. As you can see, you can choose various ways to send this QR code. So you can send it by email, you can send it by text message. That way, if you don't have another user in front of you at that moment, you can send off for your request of payment through other avenues. Really cool. Okay, so let's go back to the home screen. That can be done by clicking on the BitShares logo in the top left of the wallet. And now we're back to the main screen. Now you can also click on the receive button just below the QR code. This is just another way to bring up the same screen to receive money. As you can see, identical. So we'll just go on back. Okay, so now let's talk about the send. If you want to send money out to somebody, another user, as you can see, there's two ways to do the send. You have the camera, which brings up your camera mode, so that way you can take a picture of somebody else's QR code, or you can click on the send button. We'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now we are on the send screen. As you can see, it's from MyTest BTS Mobile Wallet 2016, and you can populate who you want to send the money to. So if you go ahead and click on the to field, for example, I'll type in mine, email to AJ. And as you can see, while you're typing in a username, you'll see where the question mark box is. That's the Identicon box. It will start to populate once it starts recognizing a registered BitShares username. And just to show you how it works, I'll back out my name. Let's go ahead and type in Bytemasters. And as you can see, once it's done, the Identicon box populates. We can also try CanCode. So yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and back this back out. Now just below this, you can also populate this field by clicking on the contacts. Now if you had contacts entered into this field, they would obviously pop up, but we haven't created any new contacts yet. So back at the send screen, you'll see the amount field and a drop down with the currency type you want to select that you want to send. Select which currency you want. We'll reselect qubits. Then you just enter the amount that you want to send. After that, you'll have the option to create a memo. And for now, we'll just go ahead and type in memo. And we'll go back. Okay, so just below the memo field, you'll see highlighted Donate to BTS to support the developers at the BitShares Munich. I want to keep it checkmarked because they deserve the support, but that is optional. So let's go ahead and do a test run. We'll click on the to box. We'll type in email to AJ. And we'll do 50 qubits. I already got a memo in the memo field. I'm leaving the donate button highlighted. The send button at the bottom is now red, so it's okay to send this transaction. We'll click send. Now the wallet's asking for your 6-digit PIN. We'll enter that. And once it's processed, now you'll see a confirm transaction window that pops up. Make sure all the information is correct. You can see it's from my BitShares wallet. to email to AJ in the amount of 50 qubits. In the memo field, as you remember, we put memo in the memo field. And below that, you'll notice the fee field. Those are the fees based on the denomination of the currency that you're wanting to send. You'll see that it's network fee plus the donation. And if everything looks good, you obviously want to go ahead and click confirm on this. But for now, we'll go ahead and click cancel. All right, let's go back to the home screen. And let's go ahead and see how the camera function works. You can see the camera icon is red right there in the middle, left of the send button. Once you click on it, it should open up your camera to be able to take a picture of the QR code. Again, this is another way for you to send money to somebody else that's either standing in front of you, or if you're at the checkout register and they're operating Odoo, you can use that and just pull up your camera. So either way, whether you're paying Odoo merchants or other users with BitShares or any BitAssets, it's as easy as a scan of the QR code, send it, wait for the 3-second confirmation, which is 100%, and that transaction's complete. Okay, we're back on the home screen now. Let's move on down the wallet here. Here's the balances. As you can see, there's a minus sign. Now you see a plus sign, which collapses that field. So if you have a bunch of different currencies in your mobile wallet, you can easily collapse all that, keep it nice and clean and easy on the eyes. Also below that, you'll see transactions. It does the same thing. It is a collapsible field. So you can collapse both if you want and have a very clean screen, or open them all up and see everything that needs to be seen. And then down in the transaction section, you'll see date, whether it was sent and received, to and from who, and the amount. Now you'll notice that the transaction text is green. That means our wallet had received that transaction. Now if we send a transaction, once we send that transaction, it will show up in the transaction list here, and then it will be red. So red is for sending, green is for receiving. Pretty simple. Okay, let's go back up to the top of the page and let's go into contacts. We'll click on contacts, and as you can see, we don't have anything. It's completely blank. And up at the top right, you'll see two icons, one for individual contacts. The other one is for group contacts. We'll get into that here in a minute. But let's go ahead and click on the individual contact. Next screen will pop up, and this is where you'll add whoever you want. Let's go ahead and add Ken Code. So I'll type in Ken Code, and you could give him a friendly name. I'm going to call him The Man. Next field, to display a photo for this contact, you can enter his Gravatar email here. We won't do that at the moment. Down the bottom is a note field, so if you met Ken Code at one of the local meetup groups, you can put that information here. I know him more for his Open POS, so I'll add that. And I'll go ahead and click Add. Now he's added to my contact list. As you can see, it's got his Identicon there on the left. You can see the pencil there where I can go back in and edit any notes or his account name or anything like that. And of course I can trash him with the trash bin. But let's go back and let's create another one. All right, this time, why don't we do Bytemaster? Go ahead and add Bytemaster, Bytemaster. Give him a friendly name of BTS, since he is the BTS king. And down in the note field, we'll go ahead and put The Man. And of course, click on Add. Boom, there it is. He's now in my contact list. So you can see just how easy it is to add contacts to your BitShares mobile wallet. So let's move on and go up to the top right, and let's click on the group icon. All right, so from here, we can invite one or more of our friends to try out the BitShares wallet. As you can see, the email addresses are not saved or collected by anyone, so everybody's privacy is safe and assured. Let's go ahead and click on the Open Email Application button. Next, Android will pop up the default email application, so you can choose which way you want to send this email. But we won't go any further with this one, because I want to go back, and now that we have our contacts in our contact list, let's go back to the home page here, and let's try sending a transaction, because if you remember, once we get on the send page, let's go ahead and click that. You'll see the contacts button. We can click on that. We'll click on Ken Code. As you can see, Ken Code has been populated into the field. Now we can quickly send him any amount of money we need to do, send him a memo, and away we go. Now back on the home page, let's talk a little bit more on what's at the very bottom. On the very bottom left of the BitShares mobile wallet home screen, you'll see the version number. As you can see, it's V1.0 Alpha 11. Over to the right, you'll see block number. Now this is really cool, because BitShares, obviously, as we all know, the BitShares blockchain updates every 3 seconds. So therefore, we have the 3-second block time. As you'll notice, it's clicking right along every 3 seconds. And you can see the check mark that the network status is good and the wallet is connected. And to the right of that, the settings gear wheel, which we were at before, but we didn't go through on detail. So let's go back to that and get some detail. Okay, so here's the main settings page. Of course, you can see at the top, taxable country. That is a drop-down menu. Of course, I'm in the US, so I have it set for that. But if you click on it, you'll see that there's plenty of choices here, depending on where you are on this floating rock. Below that is preferred language. There's quite a few languages here to choose from. Of course, I'm English. And just below the preferred language, you'll see displayed dates and times as. Here you can select the time zone that you're currently located in. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time, but this does have the global UTC times throughout the whole world. So please go ahead and select which area that you live in. Now just below that, you'll see check for updates. You can click on that. I probably would hold off until the final release comes out. Below that, automatically install major version releases. Leave that unchecked for now. Require PIN to open the wallet. I will leave that checked. And you can also choose whether to automatically close BitShares wallet after 3 minutes of inactivity. By default, it is left off. You can check it back on if you'd like. I will check it back on. And just below that, you can always donate to BitShares to support the developers at the BitShares Munich that developed this wallet. I definitely will keep that on. And underneath that, you can hide donation from the home screen transaction list. I'll go ahead and keep it on, but you can uncheck it if you're planning on getting a bunch of donations through your wallet. As you can see, scrolling down, you can see the backup button, the backup brain key, and the edit your 6-digit PIN that secures your BitShares wallet. And while we're here, we'll go again through the backup function. Now we did this on the first tutorial, but we'll do it one more time. Let's go ahead and click on the backup button. Click on the create backup button. And like we mentioned in the first tutorial, this is a .bin file. You'll want to click download, and this will download to your phone. Okay, now that that's done, let's go back and let's go back up our brain key. So we'll go up and click on backup brain key. Here, you'll see the wallet backup brain key. You'll see a bunch of different funny words. Now you want to write these down. If you have no way to write them down, one quick way to do it is do a screenshot. If you're not sure how to capture a screenshot on your Android device, you hold the home key and your power button at the same time, and it will click and make a snapshot of the screen. This way you can write them down later, make sure it's accurate, and put away in a safe spot for later use, should you ever need to reinstall your wallet. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out, and let's get back to the settings screen, and let's edit the 6-digit PIN. So we'll go ahead and click on edit your 6-digit PIN. Now you'll see you have to enter your existing PIN. We'll put in our existing PIN, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click verify. Now you need to go back and put in your new PIN. So I'll just go backwards, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to reconfirm it. Once that's in, just go ahead and click accept, and you're done. You've just reset your PIN. So here are some other things at the bottom here, some Q&As. We're not going to go through all this at the moment. This tutorial's been long enough, so we'll go ahead and end this. But before we go, I'd like to mention a few things. First, to anyone that's watched these tutorials, please follow and support this project as closely as you possibly can. By purchasing their open POS asset on the BitShares exchange, you will help KenCode and Chris4210 to keep integrating into this wallet and making it even better. You can follow Ken and Chris on the BitShares Talk forum under the thread heading of Open POS. Or if you're a developer and would like to help with this project, just PM Ken and Chris 4210 on the BitShares Talk forum, and I'm sure they'll get back with you immediately. Thanks again, guys, for watching this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it was a little bit long, but I think we've gone through this wallet in pretty good detail and seen just how awesome this wallet is and how effective and efficient it is. So thank you again, and we'll see you on the next tutorial.